I remember vividly. It would be during free time or recess or lunch. We'd be playing constantly, just always playing these things. It's crazy. I'm taken right back to that moment. For me, it was grade 4. Grade 4 is when it really, really popped off. Miss Emery's classic, grade 4. I thought I was an absolute stud. Turns out I was not. But I mean, look at this guy. Like, this is me. This is grade 4. Get in there, you see that? That sweater right there. There's a bear, there's a hawk. That was legit. The other thing, look at this slugger. That's it, that's me, grade 4. Stud, right? That's not why we're here. We're not here to talk about, my mad baseball skills or my sweet sweaters. But this is, print has this power, this nostalgic power to take you back to a moment in time. Whether it's hockey tickets or concert tickets when you were a kid. Maybe it's hockey cards. Maybe it's baseball cards, taking you back to those moments. Pokemon cards, which saw this huge resurgence in popularity over COVID. They're a hot commodity. Even still, trading for big dollars. They're a big thing. For me, in grade 4, what I'm talking about is POGS. I don't know what it was, but it swept elementary school, grade 4, grade 5. It was legit. It was the thing to do. And everybody was making them then. McDonald's was giving them away in Happy Meals, making them of movies. Look at these ones. Batman, that's right. This is from a McDonald's Happy Meal that they would hand out. They would give these pods out. They've got this glow-in-the-dark print coating on the top, and they used to glow in the dark. I doubt they do now. This is come on. So the other day, it just hit me that POGS had this power of taking me back to those moments, those battles in grade 4, playing for POGS, but then the slammers, if you upgraded to the slammer matches, that's when it got crazy. That's when things got out of hand. That's where all the school fights started out on the field in recess, because guys were losing slammers. That was a big deal. But now, as an adult, I'm looking back at these things. Now, I tried to find my collection. As soon as this memory hit me, I tried to find my stash of POGs, and I couldn't find them anywhere. I don't know where they went. Maybe they're stashed at my parents' house in their storage unit, but I can't remember where they are. So obviously, I went to Facebook Marketplace and looked up. I thought, nobody's gonna have POGs for sale. Come on. And I looked it up, and sure enough, POGs. So the last couple of days, I've been driving around, meeting in the back corner of parking lots for a little cash POG exchange with some of these folks locally here. And looking through these things, the memories, my gosh. And they just have this power of sticking with you. So, like I was saying, POGs in grade 4, for me, they hit huge. They were a big deal. And everybody was making them. McDonald's, all the restaurants, Pizza Hut had them. There's even I don't know where it is now, but there's Simpsons POGs. Simpsons had them. There's so many different entertainment avenues that created POGs because it was a hot thing at the time, right? And so if your age is probably 32 to 37, you'll remember POGs. You'll have some kind of memory of POGs, whether they hit hard and you were in the game and you were playing POGs, or if you were just around them at the time. But POGs were legit. They were the thing. But now as an adult, being involved in the print industry, being involved in the design industry, and having these podcasts where I'm talking and connecting with designers and illustrators and artists, POGs were art. It's art. It's illustration. It's pure creativity without borders. And that's what I think made them so cool, so attractive. You know, you could say POGs were like graffiti, right? Like you could do whatever you wanted with them. You could create your own, no problem. They wouldn't be that much money to produce, but like, it's artwork, it's illustration, foil stamping, die cutting. Like, this is print. Pure creativity. You could do whatever. You could do whatever you wanted with POGs. You know, and like I was saying, you know, with Pokemon cards having this resurgence recently, I almost think, and I'm gonna put this out there now, and this is gonna be video evidence of it, I think POGs might see the same. I think POGs might see some kind of comeback in the next couple of years. There's just too much nostalgia put into them right now, you know, for the 30-year-olds who are now, you know, coming into having a bit of money, having their career established, and the power that nostalgia has, and print being a huge part of nostalgia, a huge generator of that. I just feel like there's going to be some sort of comeback in there. So with POGs sort of coming back to me as a memory for me, and you know, having Print Design Academy and the podcast and some of these, you know, connections to artists and designers, I had this idea, and I don't know where it's going to go yet. I don't know if it's going to be a thing or not, but I have this idea of, you know, what if you had something where it was limited edition and you teamed up with 50 artists, illustrators, designers, and you gave them all the same template. This circle. You gave them this little, whatever, inch and a half diameter circle, and you said, you guys can create whatever you want. You can create things with foil. You know, maybe you don't even stick with the circle. I mean, maybe you go with the classic saw blade, right? Maybe we can do some of that. You give them this blank canvas, and you can use foil. You can use glow-in-the-dark coatings, fluorescent inks, whatever you want. And we create this set, this limited edition set of 50 POGs. It sounds crazy to say 50 POGs, like in this collector's, you know, nice printed paperboard tube, and the funds raised from it go back to the artists and go to some sort of non-profit or something as well to help support the design and art industries. I don't know yet, but what if there was something out there like that? Would you buy that? Would you invest in that to support those designers and build some POGs stack, and start collecting POGs again? Get back into that, searching for POGs or that memory. So tell me in the comments, what is that thing that brings back print nostalgia for you? Is it POGs? What is it? Tell me what it is. Tell me the memory that it takes you back to. What does it take you back to? Print just has this power, man. Print just has this power. I've got a couple of other great memories that involve print, some funny stuff I'll be sharing in the coming weeks. But this video, I really wanted to focus in on POGs because they are such a big memory for me, and I think they might come back. I think they will. A couple of years from now, maybe, I think there's going to be a resurgence in POG popularity. There's just too much nostalgia and memory and history around it. And that's all I got to say about that. Now, if you want to hear more about print, learn about print, hear more about print nostalgia, hear about my life surrounding print, hit that subscribe button, and I will keep putting entertaining things up here that are just focused around print and design for print. Teaching you, sharing stories from my my past and me learning about print and getting into the print industry. But until then.